Greetings everyone, please give me a moment to make sure everything's set on up. Things should be booting up. Let's see, YouTube. Like everything's booting online. Time for the live chat windows. And looks like that's all good to go. Turn on the macros. Oops, wrong button. And yep, looks like everything's good to go. And let me check my other alt. Let me check my other computer. Disable the preview on OBS, save some resources. And looks like everything's good to go. So let's go ahead and get started. Start with a 1v1. Oh, no. More like it. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Couple Heroes 2 replays. On the right side as the Wehrmacht forces, we got Roki. Spawn on the left side as the British forces, we got a foreign name. We have immediate doctrinal lock-in, we got the Lend-Lease Assault Regiment, and looks like MG42, second infantry section there. Probably go for assault infantry section once this gets off cooldown. And we also got another doctrine lock-in, mechanized assault doctrine. So it does have access to assault grenadiers and eventually the mechanized assault groups, as well as eventually Struggies. We probably won't see M10s. M10s are simply inadequate in most situations. And MG42 now built. Grenadiers been put on field, not a squad of assault grenadiers. Oh, and I see something wrong with my Twitch stream. I'm just going to do a quick Alt-Tab. There we go. That should fix that. And over here, we got the intersection capturing up this cutoff sector, which is technically the cutoff sector for this munitions sector here. Then you, of course, maintain supply of 2 cutoff sectors here and here to get access to the delicious munitions. Pioneers to capture this cutoff sector there, and the Grenadiers going to the mission sector while the Pioneers heading for the regular strategic point. And up here we got the MG42 as well. Got triple intersection down below in the field, not eyeing for any assault sections, at least not at the moment. He may go for one a little bit afterwards. And no assault grenadiers as well. This map is pretty wide open for CQB squads, so we may see a Wehrmacht mechanized assault group. The 250 half tracks are a very excellent asset, and Panzer Grenadiers are always quite nice to have. We do have now the 4th squad on the field for this British player, which is the assault section. Pioneers now advancing, trying to gauge the intersection. Pioneers have taken a bit of damage here. This intersection along the flank, and now the Pioneer squad does need to fall back. MG42 trying to set up a good angle. Good damage there on the Pioneer. Will not get wiped out, however. MG42 set up a good position there. Fires, I think, maybe 1 bullet there. Grenadiers now firing against the intersection. Excuse me. And now we've got a squad of assault grenadiers on the field. MG42 trying to redeploy here. Assault section coming for a flank. Did not take time to do a full burst there to force this guy get suppressed. He really wanted to make sure this thing gets saved, which I understand. I think he could have stuck around for a bit of a burst here to suppress down this guy here. He's also severely wounded, so the suppression would be quite damaging as well. But now that Grenadier squad is being surrounded by all of these squads, and we got the Assault Grenadier sprint their way on top of the squad there. Grenadier squad could have stuck around there. He was not advancing with this squad there. Mission sector has been cut off. Got a medic squad now being pulled up by the British player. Aim sector is going to keep their distance and allowing the Pioneers or the other Grenadier squad to catch up some of these other sectors. Pioneers reinforced, supporting out the MG42, at least spotting for it. Pioneers just a move forward, which may distract the fact that there was an MG42 sitting behind it.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
This point is being decaptured. This one as well. Getting this cutoff sector decaptured will deny this fuel sector. Grenadiers take a bit of fire there, and they do force back that intersection, who was pretty wounded. The British player does have medics in the field, so a nice early retreat there will preserve the manpower. It was approximately at 50% health, and soon to be at full health.
Production upgrade accomplished.
Looks done to me. Yes?
Fresh medical bunker now being established. Grenadiers engaging the intersection. Intersection does find the light tower there, removing the debuff there of their cooldown issue. And can't say if that's directional cover or not. The one guy that was a little bit exposed does get picked off there. Grenadiers to drop two models there. Decapturing this munition sector is not critical. As long as this point's decaptured, this munition sector is out of supply. And we've got another assault section on the field, so we've got 5 squads here versus just the 3 before support MG42. So I think a mechanized assault group or 2-2s would be quite handy at the moment. This one is lacking AT. He does have the access to a 6-pounder. No AEC researched. Thompson's advanced way forward. Grenadiers need to fall back a little too soon. They're taking a bit of damage there. Could preserve some manpower. Does retreat back there. Could have retreated a little bit earlier. And the section squad does get suppressed there. Got the Pioneers now advancing. They cannot do much versus this guy here. Yeah, they basically did nothing. MG42 just being chased on down. Got Grenadiers here. Paul just be a move forward. Those are being moved ordered too close, I would say. MG42 trying to set on up. He's trying to get this guy suppressed. Does force back the MG42. Continue firing against it. Not rotating towards his Grenadier. Probably should have re-targeted to the Grenadier immediately when he saw the retreat. Both his all sections falling back. He does a good number of intersection squad still in the field. Maybe good idea to go for 5-man squad, but that is 35 fuel. And I do believe a mechanized battle assault group wouldn't be half bad. He has battle phase 1, no tier 2 deployed in the field. Yeah, I just saw some fuel being spent. Yep, he is going for tier 2.
We are losing a sector.
The Wehrmacht player may be eyeing for a 2-2. Assault Grenadiers sprinting way forward. Grenadiers providing a bit of cover. In fact, they're drawing all the fire there. Assault Grenadiers took no damage there. Down south, we got the MG42 advancing. Grenadiers behind or in front of and around the heavy cover.
A capture point is being overrun. Our supply line's broken.
Grenadiers now engaging the Thompsons. And the Grenadier squad does fall back there. The intersection of Assault Grenadiers advance way forward. Intersection at very close range, but Assault sections are generally superior to Assault Grenadiers. Assault Grenadiers can hardly hold a candle to most Assault squads. Especially when this guy can get his Thompson upgrade pretty early. In comparison to a 6-man squad upgrade, which will take Battle Phase 2. Now got the 250 half track lit up with some Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers are effectively bulletproof there. Cancels the Royal Engineer. Immediately goes for the quad half track. Immediately up into 50 cal to counter the 250 half track. That's a bit interesting play, but I think it's going to be very effective. Should realize there's no nearby anti-tank there. Though the half tracks take a bit of fire there. Getting hit by multiple squads, that tends to happen, but it still has good health to work with. You have the 250 soon-be half track there. He knows the quad's being popped there. Pops the Panzer Grenadiers, and looks like he does lose the half track there. Panzer Grenadiers focusing down the intersection there. Half track does get picked off there. Nice emergency spawn there.
The company command, damned enemies trying to take a
Company
point from
command
us.
post now deployed in the field, so he now has access to his various assets such as the Cromwell. I think it'd be a good idea to first go to Cromwell, though he is lacking anti-tank, so there's some justification to eye a Firefly first. And when it comes to fuel, looks like they're pretty even right now. The Wehrmacht player has enough for Battle Phase 2. And so I think the British player is about 30 fuel ahead, roughly. The Wehrmacht player needs to eye either for Pentrix or the Pack 40. I'm more inclined toward Pack 40. Pack 40 now in the field queue. But the MG42 providing some great suppression there. It does get Efficiency 1 in case of the half track decides to say hi. You could say goodbye with incendiary rounds. Not loading up the API just yet. And does fall back there. The Pioneers may get wiped out, however.
Gun is ready for orders.
Pack 40 now deployed in the field. Assault Grenadiers migrating up north.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Assault Grenadiers do get forced on back. We do have now the Panzer Grenadiers pushing their way forward. Panzer Grenadiers need to start falling back. They're about ready to get wiped on out. Looks like they are doing some decent damage now since they're no longer moving around. They do fall back now. Quad half track creeps to them. Pack 47 good position there, gets a pen. Quad half track's not the most agile unit. Trying to get behind here. Hold fire. Pack 40 fires and connects. Grenadiers over here, they may have forced back an assault section. Yeah, looks like it. Now they're going to split up and capture some various sectors there. Right now there's a triple capture in favor of the Wehrmacht or the British player. APs are not too dissimilar at the moment. And the Wehrmacht player is still not researching the next battle phase. Polishers are eyeing it. And we actually do have intersection settled down here. He may be eyeing for assault rifle grenade. Does fire rifle grenade. Does retreat back nice and in time. Barbed wire was deployed out by some Pioneers to block off those sandbags. And also, Pioneers are playing Ring Around the Rosie right now. We do have now the Southern VP captured. This sector has been captured as well. Assault section charges way forward. Grenadiers do fall back, and so both squads of Grenadiers do fall back. Pioneers about to get wiped on out, but he should be safe enough. Assault Grenadiers took no points of damage, maybe 1 point of damage. Which I think every single one of those bullets do maybe up to 3 damage, so maybe roughly that much. M42 does find that assault section there, force them back. In fact, Ford is plenty healthy enough to stay on the front line.
Our industry grows to support us.
British player spent some fuel, right? Has gone for hammer, so it looks like maybe eyeing for a comet.
Supply line's been cut.
Wehrmacht players deployed consumed fuel as well. Has been a phase 2 fully researched, so he almost has enough available for Panzer IV. Probably a good idea. Does have enough fuel for Ostwind. Problem is right now is the manpower. Oh, there's some of the manpower expenditure into the structure itself, but still needs a bit of manpower. Panzer Grenadiers can force back. Rifle grenade fired. Up north by the assault grenadiers. Looks like throws some assault grenades. Assault. Ooh, section gets wiped out by the assault grenades. We got this guy inside the garrison. Only 2 windows there. Heavy cover is better than garrison cover, so the grenadiers will likely win out that fight. Rifle grenade fired. Got a decent hit there.
We're losing a
Enough to
capture
force
point.
him back. The other section squad is pretty wounded as well. This guy is nice and close, so got point blank activated for both these squads there, but this Grenadier squad was still firing away against this one. This Grenadier is trying to retaliate upon it, and it may need to fire a rocket grenade to clear out this area. Up north, another assault grenades there. This one will be less successful. Some damage, nothing too significant. And this Grenadier decides to fall back as well. Oh, Stug E has been pulled in field, so it's going for a discount, so probably be a good idea to follow up with a Stug G in order to get out a
Enemy
mobile
causing
AT
trouble.
asset in
Trying
the
to take one
future.
of our points. Enemy threatening a capture point.
Stug E going straight to the side. He's going to try to barrage the base. Yes, he is.
Supplies looking a bit squiffy. Line's been cut. Our
Got
headquarters are under fire.
interrupts the healing. Had a bit of damage there. Panzer Grenadiers, of course, have FC ones. They have, of course, the combined arms effect. Great hit there on that intersection.
Our capture point. They're
Got
trying
this
to
guy
take
falling
it.
him back.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Position taken. Ready for more.
Six-man assault Grenadier push way forward to the cutoff sector.
Capture point is being overrun.
The Wehrmacht player has enough fuel for both Ostwind and Stug G. May want to... There's a lot of things he could do. He could just dive for Battle Phase 3 and start saving up for the Tiger Tank. Maybe just waiting out and seeing what his opponent goes for would be a good idea. Stug fires a shot there onto the Royal Engineers. And does know where the retreat point generally is, and that was a pretty good hit.
Final captures. Time for a brew, eh? There was an officer's arsenal, mate. So I get the glass house and Rupert shot.
We're losing a capture point.
Not sure what detonated. Sound like an S mine somewhere. Intersection firing away against the Panzer Grenadiers gains great damage done. Another intersection before gets splashed a little bit there. Bundle grenade thrown, which does get a decent chunk on the intersection. That intersection does take a bit of hit there. Assault Grenadier sprinting the way forward, trying to be focused down there. Does spot the AT gun. Stug E could push forward, so at full health. Panzer IV in the build queue.
Enemy causing trouble.
Howdy.
Trying to take one of our points.
And we do now have the Assault Grenadiers that are falling on back. 6-pounder set on up, just out of range. And fires smoke barrage there, very nice. So, S-mines. Guess down here, looks like this guy did get chewed up a little bit.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Pioneers advance away forward, trying to decapture the fuel sector. 6-pounder does get a good shot there onto the Stug E. Panzer IV advance way forward. I don't know why that thing is going to be a big crush. He retreats back before the big crush. I think he sensed it too. Sometimes premonition, you just feel like, oh, I'm going to get crushed right there. Retreat! Panzer Grenadiers push forward, trying to capture the fuel sector now. Got a VP advantage for the Wehrmacht player by a small advantage, and it is currently growing.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Now we've got the intersection push way forward. Panzer IV advancing, gets a hit there. 6-pounder strikes the Panzer IV. Now got a comm tank on the field, which may warrant deployment of Stug. Don't think it's going to be anywhere near close enough to get out a Tiger tank. Battle phase 3 is probably not researched. Nope. Panzer IV needs some repairs, nothing too significant at the moment. Panzer Grenadiers behind some heavy cover, and not so. A lot of infantry squads here.
The capture point is being overrun.
Panzer Grenadiers do fall back there. 6-pounder shot there onto the Tiger or Panzer IV. And got the light artillery barrage there, displacing the 6-pounder.
Capture point. They're trying to take it.
Good hits there onto the assault section. Assault Grenadiers getting worked by the Brens. And squad got knocked out. Was that the assault section just went down there? No, it's right here. So I'm not sure what squad got wiped out. That squad does fall back there. Yep, not sure what squad may got wiped out. Maybe something up here? Possibly? Comet tank now pulled in the field. 6-pound, or the Pack Roy is the only thing that's really going to be successful against it. It does affect single one, so he accesses the heat shell to warm up the Comet tank. Comets are, of course, balls of ice. These shells can help warm it up and melt it. Pack 40 gets a good shot there. Panzer IV gets a pen. Multiple bounces of the Comet tank, and the Panzer IV is falling back. Pietz, I think, got a direct hit there on the Panzer Grenadiers, based on the trajectory.
We have 300 points remaining.
Another Pioneer on the build queue, eyeing for just additional repairs. And the fuel sector is now being decaptured by the assault section. Let's see, the Wehrmacht player has enough fuel for various tier 3 assets. Needs more manpower though. I still think a Stug would be a good idea. British player has 63 fuel.
Someone's shooting us!
Why do people use armor piercing rounds against a vehicle that has no chance of penning? Falls back there. We do have now this blob of squads pushed way forward.
We're losing a capture point.
Infantry squad getting keen over here.
Mercy Wars be active, trying to go for some crushes there. And he's getting some great crushes there. Got some full Grenadier. Only treated back the Panzer Grenadier, I guess, or maybe he was in the process of crushing the Grenadier, even with the retreat point path. Stug E firing away against the Fiat squad. Decent hit there. Assault Grenadiers do fall back. Panzer 4 withdrawing a little bit, trying to avoid the Fiat squad. Good hit there by the Stug E. Pack 40 rotating up north. Sitting on up a good angle. Heat shot. No. Queued up the heat. Did not manage to fire off the heat. Panzer 4 gets double tap there. Panzer 4 needs to start falling back because double tap and he's done for. Split the fire there.
Is taking our
Pack 40 gets a
territory.
good shot there. Has one, so now he can just target weak point.
They come again!
Heavy Panzer Corps actually fully built. You don't require the structure to get out the Tiger tank. Just Battle Phase 3. Maybe sign for a Panther. Has almost enough fuel for Panther. Big problem is the manpower. Now the British player does have access to strafing support. Grenadiers and Soul Grenadiers heading to the center of the map. I have a feeling the developer is going to be eyeing for a Panther since he went for the Heavy Panzer Corps. And we may see another combat tank version soon. Has 150 fuel, does of course cost 175. Anthrax hit the sandbags a little bit. In the center, got Assault Grenadiers. We got these guys over here.
Repairs finished, courtesy of the Royal Engine.
Rolls a miss
Damned
there.
enemies trying to take a point from us.
Up north, we do have now the Panzer 4 firing away against the intersection. Almost wipes it
Supply
out
line's
there.
been cut.
Possibly one more shot could wipe it out. Does roll a miss there. Pack 40 does get a good pen there onto the combat tank. Grenadiers engaging these intersections. Assault grenades have been thrown. The assault intersection does avoid it. That is of course a fresh one, unvetted. And these Grenadiers do have a flank, so it's possible a decent rifle grenade could have been summoned there. So he rolls a bit of a miss there. And the Assault Grenadiers may get wiped out here. Almost got wiped on out. He has upgraded the MG42, which cannot fire upon aircraft or have 360 degree rotation. Hands forward, he's back on off. One more pen and he's done for. Shogi firing away against the intersection there. Hands forward does escape. Pack 40 connects. It may got a bit of damage down this Pack 40. It's a little bit wounded, so maybe the Pioneer can push forward and get some medical supplies. Trying to fall back with this guy here to get some repairs. Not getting any medical supplies in this Pack 40, a little bit far away. You could try bringing some medical supplies from this regular Grenadier. It is Specialty 2 as well, so it's a good idea to perhaps get that preserved. Everybody's not going for another combat tank. Blue almost has enough resources for a Tiger tank. Probably a good idea to just go for the Tiger rather than save for a Panther. So Grenadier sprint their way forward once again.
are seizing a sector.
As Grenadiers push forward, it's a good pen there under the common tank with the Pack 40. Stogie, of course, rolls a miss, and the Panzer Squad is trying to get some more hits there. Gets a double pen there. Pack 40 did not fire enough shot there. Drops a Panzer Strike as well. But we got this common tank coming forward. Panzer Squad trying to retaliate. Tiger tank coming on the flank. These prioritized fire turned on, and 154 there. Lost the Panzer Grenadier. He comes straight for support. Only has a bit of amount MG42 from the Panzer IV to engage these aircraft. Takes the Panzer IV there with that common tank. Tiger tanks have been poorly controlled there.
Enemy has destroyed a Panzer.
Pack 40 may go down here. Does go down there.
We have lost a Pack gun.
The Wehrmacht player can always go for a cheap EA option in the form of 2-2. And we got another Tiger tank getting hit by multiple pens there. Common tank blitzing his way forward. Mercy war speed, almost, and Tiger tank quick goes on down there. That was eventually to a 6-pounder. Miners do fall back there. And right now the VPs are slightly in favor of the British player as well, and it's ever increasing. The Assault Grenadiers do pick up the Panzer, not a great item for them. Takes out that one AT gun. And looks like the Wehrmacht player has surrendered. This ain't great, saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I get to the next replay, do you need to make a quick restroom break? Please give me a moment. Apologies, I'm back. And oh, headphones. Let's go on to a 2v2. Still with British, so maybe we could find something involving US. I suppose this will work. Soviets should work as well. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on top left side or right side as the yellow OKW player got Jake C. Spawn as the blue OKW player got Pots and Plots. And spawn on left side as the pink Soviet player got Slaffer. And spawn as the red British player got Santia Go-esque. Goesk. Satya Goesk.
Infantry squad.
Probably was that
trained and ready
name
to
well
go.
enough. Either way, we do have immediately locking in the mobile assault regiment. This will take an eye for guard motors coordination tactics, airborne troop tactics, or the partisan tactics. I don't think this is a good map for partisans. OKW player could go, one can go for elite armor, grand offensive, and or Overwatch doctrine. All of them seems quite reasonable. We do also have Luftwaffe ground forces, elite armor, or Overwatch. So no Yag Tigers. Blue's just going for double Volkswagen's opener. Looks like Yellow's going for the
New
same.
infantry section is ready for battle.
Each section push way forward, gets behind some good heavy cover. British player is just looks like appears to be an infantry section opener, and the Soviet player's gone for just conscripts. No tier 1 nor tier 2. Down south, conscripts getting some decent damage on the Sturm Pioneers, not charging the way forward.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
Each section does fire a volley there. Looks like got a bit of damage here while receiving no damage in return. Each section is pushing way forward. There's a decent amount of cover here for them to utilize. Volkswagen is behind heavy cover as well. Volkswagen do back off a little bit there. Volkswagen is firing upon that squad there. Got also Sturm Pioneers missing forward. Sturm Pioneers are currently behind some heavy cover there. Volkswagen is just trying to find some light cover there. Infrastructure does keep behind some good heavy cover there. These guys are sort of soft retreating on back. Over here, conscripts heading to some of the map. Got conscripts behind some sandbags and commissioners here as well. And now we do have the supply truck not being salvaged by Yellow. Conscripts eyeing for sandbags in the center. And now we do have a 55 caliber sniper on the build queue for red.
Bastards don't like us!
Conscript for Volkswagen overrunning the conscripts. Conscripts decide to fall back nice and early. Got a flamethrower already on the field. Laying down some more sandbags. Conscripts behind some good heavy cover. Volkswagen as well. Commentary is providing some fire support. Of course, they do have a flamethrower and drawing fire first. Volkswagen maybe I'm going to push the way forward. Looks like they're not. Conscripts in a little bit of negative cover there. We do have these guys falling back. Volkswagen advance way forward, take a bit of damage there. Goes incendiary grenade. And the conscripts try to fall back there. Does not want to stick around, particularly when they're on fire. Conscripts and commentators push along the flank. Or just push forward to the sandbags there. As they start soft retreating away, they're going to take a lot of damage on the soft retreat. Flamethrower squad is advancing as well. And we've got another double or just a single 55 caliber sniper here going to assault officer.
There's a shiny new officer and gentleman ready to go.
.55 caliber sniper rotating around. His teammates conscripts across the front
A
line.
new engineer section is waiting for orders.
And this 55 caliber sniper does not get a shot off
Losing a
there.
capture point.
Maybe he'll get a shot off here. Volkswagen is way forward. 55 caliber sniper does get a shot off. Combat engineers come from flank, and all those folks do fall back there. This officer does fall back as well. My apologies to hear my drink open up. Volkswagen do escape on out of there.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take
And now we
one
do
of our
have a
points.
flak half track on the build queue. Conscripts behind some good heavy cover. Storm Pioneers in light cover. Looks like Blue is not eyeing for flat cap track. He does have a lag on the field. It looks like he does manage to lay down a landmine there. Maven was spotted, but not his opponent saw it, and is another matter. But continue grenade onto it to hope to fuse the landmine. And Volkswagen do manage to get around. So I think he is aware of the landmine. Does find the 55 caliber sniper. Conscripts engaging from the flank. Up here, Conscripts falling back. Got Minesweeper squad pushing forward. Flamethrower squad hitting these guys here, getting some decent AoE damage, forcing them back. No Minesweeper upgrade just yet. Good damage there on that intersection, forcing him back. And I got the Volkswagen pushing along the flank as well. 55 caliber sniper did take some rounds there, but will be safe enough. Good 6-pounder shot there. Black half-track will escape on out there. Minesweeper upgrade now researched by Yellow, so now you can sweep that landmine he spotted earlier, which he barely not get on top of it. Fresh squad of Fallschirmjägers now deployed in the field. Conscripts pushing way forward. Got a lot of stuff here to overrun these folks. And even throws a light artillery barrage there, immediately forcing back. Fallschirmjägers push way forward, trying to behind some light cover there, just trying to get what damage they can. Just staying behind the heavy cover there in a prepared position is probably the best spot for them. Volkswagen behind some light cover here. And up here we do have the Storm Pioneers pushing forward. Sniper does connect on the Volkswagen. Now with the T-70 pushing forward, getting some good damage here. Volkswagen do take a bit of damage. The Volkswagen do get forced on back. Bit of damage there on the Conscript squad. T-70 firing away against the sandbags, trying to slowly destroy them, or maybe trying to destroy the reinforced barbed wire. This point has been captured. Up north, we got the Volkswagen engaged by 55 caliber sniper. Black half track trying to find an angle. And that intersection will get wiped out thanks to black half track. This gun, he destroyed his own sandbags with that. And now we do have the recovery saps there deployed out from the mobile assault regiment. We also have the airborne troop tactics as well as the Luftwaffe ground forces are available. You just need to select the option, either Elite Armor, Grand Offensive, or Overwatch. I think Overwatch made the best for the Loiter, though heat round's always quite nice. We do now have something being hit right there. I think it's the assault officer smoke. Black half track trying to be established, probably try to protect the central VP. The flak half track needs to protect the soon-to-be Sheriff Panzer quarters. Fallschirmjägers push forward, gets a nice volley there onto the Zis gun. Guys, that SVT is now being put on the field by Magenta, being airdropped in. 25 pounder now firing away. And bundle grenade there does largely work, but does eat a bit of it. Right there from the T-70 hits the Pioneer quite hard. Volkswagen is now getting flamed down. Another light artillery barrage being summoned, splashing down this Volkswagen a little bit. It looks as Volkswagen missing, gets a decent hit there, forcing him back at least. Another Volkswagen lost heavy cover, decided to fall back as well.
Supply half-track is in action.
Volkswagen 3-4, got the recovery section, stop him, 55 caliber sniper, lining up shot. It's a nice kill there. Black half-track here. Trooper transporters protecting the HQ, or the VP, but does need a bit of time to be set on up. Six-pounder connects. MG Vickers does fall back there. All officer engaging the Volks. And the Volks continues to fall back there. Ooh! Didn't realize the flak capture was already wounded, and the base artillery got a direct hit there, knocking it out. And a direct hit there as well. The base artillery actually has a pretty tight barrage. It doesn't scatter too much, hence why I say it's a very long, powerful incendiary grenade. Because a certain area just gets locked down, just slightly larger than an incendiary grenade. And now do you have the smoke barrage there onto the sheer transporter, so light trying to stop the 6-pounder. Airborne guards now pulled on the field. T-70 now advanced along the flank. Good hit there. We have the Volkswagen push forward. And looks like the engineer squad does get fully wiped down out. Conscript push forward, got the guards falling back. Conscripts were on the way forward.
Engineers ready for assignment.
Volkswagen do take a bit of damage there. Cannon Warfare rolls a miss there. Conscripts rotating around. We see a bundle grenade. Someone tells me we can't see a bundle grenade. Look, we see the retreat button. Lag does run a little bit far. I heard a stun grenade as well. There may have been a stun grenade. Yep, looks like a stun grenade may have been thrown here. And the Volkswagen squad does fall back as well. The Cannon Warfare may get decrewed here. Multiple likes seeing those conscripts. Blue currently has 1 like, so maybe a like from each player. Here comes a Calliope or a Land Mattress Barrage. Way up here. Gets directed there in the lag. Lag does get decrewed. Both players have enough for a Panzer IV. Both players lacking manpower, however. Looks like Yale has 2 lights now actually on the field. So there's 3 lights in the field. Six-pounder engaging the sheer transporter, so space artillery. Could take it out right here and now. He does have a prerequisite tech to bring the Sturm Tiger, but of course needs a bit more command points, a little bit more, and plenty more manpower. A lag 6-pounder. I think Yellow will lose the Sheer Panzer Quarters at current rate. He's not smoking out the 6-pounder and does destroy the 6-pounder, or destroy the Sheer Panzer Quarters there. So Yellow may need to go for that Sheer Panzer Quarters, or just hide from making SHQ and go straight for the King Tiger. Volkswagen push way forward. Incendiary grenade has been thrown.
Squad back to full strength. Back up to full force.
Nice landmine on the flank. Nails the Fallschirmjägers, but Kenilworth and Fallschirmjägers probably need both fall back. Soft trading away. We do have now a Wehrmacht or OKW Panther on the build queue. Was not expecting a Wehrmacht OKW Panther. That may be a little bit overkill at the moment. In fact, got T-70 and nothing. In fact, he's now building his company command post. He has enough fuel for perhaps a Firefly afterwards, but they don't need to deploy out anything at this or have anything on the field that would warrant the Panther, and he does have the Kenilworth as well, so I think that just Panzer IV will be fine.
Your forces have constructed a company command post.
Good shots there on the Volkswagen. And Volkswagen squad does fall back. This guy's taking severe damage as well. There's an incendiary grenade before falling back. Landmine's been detonated by the Panther, so Zisgun will start engaging it. Don't know if the Panther will go down. We'll take a bit of time to knock it out with one Zisgun. Smoke bombing run, very nice.
Point secured!
Command Halftrack has been permanently established as a standing post.
Let's got a bit of damage to these forces here. We'll put Katusha Barrage, making the Panther a little less useful. Bone opening their tree path. Good shot. Missed though. Tree transporters hitting that officer, preventing any wipe on the Fallschirmjägers. In fact, almost get himself wiped because of it. And does fall back there. Counter force back to Volksgrenadiers. Shrimp Pioneers almost got the repairs completed on the Panther, but it's getting hit pretty hard right now. No full repairs, need a couple more wrench taps and he's good. Couple spot weld checks, and that's all is needed. Panther's now fully repaired. And also this Fallschirmjäger squad's gonna hit pretty hard as well. Those are fire smoke. Incendiary grenades, double incendiary grenade there. Landmine has been swept. Cypress shot there. Vickers firing away. Both those folks do fall back. Good pin there onto the T-70. Land matches barrage raining on in. I have been the offline Shrimp Pioneers may get wiped out here. They are taking damage, and they do get wiped out on the retreat. Strafing around them from the airborne guards. Now the Volkswagen overrunning the land mattress, so that could be something to be stolen.
Land mattress rocket artillery.
Katyusha Barrage engaging. May get the, yeah, it looks like he will save his teammates in land mattress. Yep, does save it. Does not wipe out either of those squads. Good try by Yellow, though. Definitely worth a shot. I would have done the same. Looks like the Zisguns push too far forward. One does get decrewed by the Sheer Transporters. He will get an AT grenade off from the Panther. And knock the Fallschirmjägers with the first strike bonus. Ziskan barrage firing. It's a good hit there. Opponent grenade connects on that Ziskan. Does get decrewed by the Fallschirmjägers. May almost got wiped out as well. And Panther now trying to destroy the Ziskan itself. Unsuccessfully. Volksgrenadier stringing the way forward. They also got one of the Ziskuns. Good incendiary grenade. Volksgrenadiers do fall back. Now got these guys getting hit pretty hard there. Does fall back there. Like does get a good hit there onto the combat engineers. British sniper camouflaged up the point. Right now, the allies do have more VPs than the opponent by 100, and they do have a capture in their favor. Jamalstar does fall back there. Red now is for a Comet tank, which so now the Panther has a proper target. Yellow has now gone for a King Tiger as well. Was the Land Match Barrage was hitting this Battle Group HQ once again. Has some health. Needs another Sturm Pioneer for repairs. Not to mention his Panther has an engine crit there. And his teammate has not researched the repair Pioneers just yet. So Blue both needs the Pioneers and all, and of course, well, just needs Pioneers. Heat rounds utilized by the King Tiger, gets missed, then a good pen. Single mortar in placement, the upgrade of double mortar now. Volksgrenadiers push forward, the Sturm with the Volksgrenadiers as well. Nice streak run there from the airborne guards, knocks down that entire assault there. Battle Group HQ has been fully destroyed here. Fall-up artillery may strike one of these guys. Nope. And we've got a bit of artillery here as well.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Volksgrenadiers now advancing. Good hit there. Looks like heat rounds was utilized once again. Yellow is consumed the rest of his munitions. Panzerfaust connects. And there goes the Comet tank. Because heat rounds on a King Tiger makes it do twice the amount of damage as a Panzer IV. 360. Let's check out the T-70 there. There's a 360, I'm at 320. Conscripts push right forward, Ura, but looks like no AT grenade target. King Tiger Specialty 1 could utilize Spearhead, may just be keep on falling back. Looks like the Panther takes some damage there as well. But these forces push forward, Conscript falls on back, a double Ziskan there for all those squads falling back. Looks like the lights got decrewed. And the center assault is still straightening on in. Oh, looks like he got the Katusha there. I was wondering where that strafe was going. The Katusha revealed itself and got itself killed by the strafe. He was just in the arc. Volksgrenadiers heading down south. Volksgrenadiers are pretty forward, destroys the sandbags there, Land Mattress Barrage going out in, trying to lag. There's a lot of stuff in the way for the rockets to hit the Sheer Panzer quarters. We have some there, smoke rounds. And got a rocket run there, complete miss, or complete dodge. There's a Gammon bomb. Exposed the Mechanomorpher.
Gun crew has been lost. The command half-track has been converted to the headquarters building.
And we got the land mattress getting de-approved. Good hit there on the officer. Ultimators take a bit of damage there. And the Volkswageners do get wiped out.
Infantry Cooper lost.
Yellow's King Tiger is still alive, fully repaired. Casualty 1, no spearhead activated. Gets direct hit there on the 6-pounder. Received a pending return. And gets wiped out there. Could take time to destroy the AT gun entirely. I'll say that would be a good idea. Something being called over there. Another airborne assault. Seen a grenade there. Something's getting smoked out. King Tiger took some rear armor pens there from the smoke grounds, doing a grand total of 0 damage. Good hit there. Those forces do fall back there. King Tiger push forward. Mortar Pit takes a direct hit there. 6-pounder rolls a miss there, so Mortar Pit will live for now. No Spearhead still active, almost for C2. Down south, got the Volkswageners straight forward. Got the Conscripts SVT still firing away though. And got a bundle grenade there, rip for the Conscript. Conscript squad does get wiped out. SV5 straight forward, maybe a little bit too far forward. Keep round connect, and there as well, leaving barely alive. And the King Tiger's now falling back.
Confirm. Orders complete.
Volkswageners are behind some heavy cover for the first strike bonus, but he's getting hit by airborne squads. Of course, the Conscript squad is also pushing in as well. Volkswageners falling on back now. Up here, we got the Volkswageners straight forward. And got assault grenades up here as well, or double incendiary grenades. No assault grenades in this game. Does avoid the light gammon bomb, and now the intersection squad receives some fire from the 2 Vet 5 Volkswageners. He's also still in the incendiary effect, so he's getting ripped apart there. Sandbags also get destroyed. And also Yell's eating himself alive with his own incendiary effect there. Almost got ripped apart. Down south with the Volkswageners being forced back by the Conscripts. More Volkswageners push forward. Double tap there on the Panther. 1 pen, 1 bounce. Yell's now eyeing for Stickers Boost to engage the various support weapons. Light's now barraging the mortar replacement and got some sort of artillery being brought in. I think it's the Panzer artillery. Yep. Troop Pioneers engaging the intersection. Mortar replacement is still alive. Looks like he's using the high explosive mortar barrage. Took his first barrage running on in. Nails mortar placement and does retreat back to the engineers, but they were not in any threat. Just pretty close to a threat. King Tiger got a good hit there. Blue's not quite his own King Tiger. So both players now have King Tiger in the field. S35 rotating around, does emergency one. See a couple pens there and there. So Blue's taking these fall back to repairs. He still does not have Stone Pioneer. Near Stone Pioneer. He does have some mechanized HQ near his teammates' mechanized HQ, which means he can have some joint repairs. Always a good idea to group up the mechanized HQs together like that. Ocean Eagers take a bit of damage there. Game Bomb thrown. Or Fragile Smoke, I should say. .55 caliber sniper push way forward. There's a good shot there. Wolfspanier's heading down south for the winter. T-476 does a good hit there from the Panther. We've never seen both the Panther and the T-Tiger. T-476 was probably a poor choice. Probably should have gone for another Katusha or S-35. But I feel he wants the T-476 for the Ram to combo with the rocket run. Wolfspanier's may get wiped out here. Figure soon fall back, and got the 6-pounder game crew as well. Panther now needs some repairs. Wolfspanier's being hit. S-35 and shot there. Received and missed there. And a good 55 caliber shot there. Molotov range a little bit short and late. Okay, we got the airborne guards. Enforced back from the Potion Makers and the Panther. This gun was reinforced. Took Spruce Barrage somewhere. Nailed it on top of the AT gun. Splashes the sniper as well. Landmaster still decrewed and unplanned. We have another airborne assault act there. The camera patrolling inbound. Take a moment for the AT runs coming on in. Auto grenade there. Gets a good hit there onto the AT gun. King Tiger still has plenty of health. One AT gun does get decrewed. S-35 may be hit by the first set of AT runs. Yes, he will. And he shot Potion Makers being dropped on in, reinforced. Does the main gun destroy the crit there? We'll focus on the other one. We may see the Ram takes it to S-35. Good hit there. Panther could get a good shot there, but still needs 2 more pens there. Panther needs to fall back into repairs. Do now the contact straight forward. King Tiger and someone in the region. Stukes the Foos Barrage running on in. Up here. Got some missing on the Vickers. Good hit there on those forces. Looks like the King Tiger up here. Got a good hit there onto the Contank. With heat rounds. Triple tap of heat rounds. Barely survived.
We have 200 points remaining.
Plus, I still think he needs to get out of Stone Pioneer just for repairs. Yellow split out a second Suxafus and now going for another Sheer Pen Squirts. I say that's a good idea. He's at pop cap effectively, but now he can get his tech up and going because he wants more Pen Squirts in the future. Or maybe get a Storm Tiger out. No Gamma Bomb there. Some reason I thought it was going to be a Gamma Bomb. No upgrades on this King Tiger though. Not even Pintle Mount. Probably a good idea to go for a Pintle Mount. You now have a strafing run from the airborne guards. And of course, the 17-pound or 25-pounders are reigning in this region as well. We do now have Officer Tree 4 getting hit by the Volunteers. King Tiger has prioritized fire turned on, but is mainly targeting the officer. Airborne guards Tree 4 being hit by the Fallschirmjägers. D-3476 now advancing. Super Barrage raiding on in. I think it's going to hit the Vickers. It did. Not really much the other crew members. 5 caliber sniper hitting something over there. And we've got the recovery sappers now taking some fire as well. Down south, we've got the King Tiger and Panther for 4. Takes get a plate there on the D-46. Got a rocket run. Rain a little bit short, however. S-45 on the flanking. Decent hits on the Panther. The Panther may go down here. The Cooper has made a smoke run on his own Panther, but he's not doing that. T-485 will, or T-476 will go down. Creates a smoke run on his Panther. Sends a bounce that may or may not have resulted in death if it did pound. Panzerfaust was not successful. S-75 being pursued. Magenta really probably doesn't have too much left. Has decent, not too much infantry. It has replaced his squads with 7-man squads with SVTs. But he's lost a fair amount of his conscripts. He has one Vet 3 assault airborne guards. Red has a decent amount of forces on the field. That's one line mainly get Firefly. Has enough fuel for a lot of assets. Biggest problem is manpower. Good shot there, great shot there. Land matches barrage raiding on in. May take out some of these guys back here. Here's Super barrage. It landed like that. Don't know if there was anything there. See power courses, but I think those power courses are there. Slowly migrating across the ground for some odd reason. I love ragdolls. Comtank takes some hits. Good heat round connection there. Yo's being very aggressive with the heat rounds, and he's been more successful with heat rounds. Ooh, good hit there. Wiped out a squad there. It doesn't look good for the allies. Ford will be able to knock out that Fallschirmjäger. Volunteers gain some self-health regen before straight forward. Branchable smoke grenade there. And this wounded Vickers going to get wiped out by the King Tiger. Blue down south, straight forward. Something died down here. Looks like the fresh quad half track for ATR purposes. Conscripts in line from AT grenade. You could try stopping the counter of the S-35 by getting close to the wall there, preventing the range advantage. Hope here's one mortar placement there from the campaign. And that is pretty much a fully functional structure. You can actually open up there. You can see the mortar tube, but it's just a basic cylinder mortar tube like it is in Copa Heroes 1. Two Sluice Barrage gets a decent hit there. No sound effects though, other than some hit sound effects of rubble. Smoke run there, very nice. Volkswagen is pretty forward. this gun trying to hit the King Tiger, who has prioritized fire turned on. No, whatchamacallit, spearhead, but he is being flanked by a combat tank. Rotates the King Tiger around, gets a nice hit there. Panther couldn't come as far as well. King Tiger taking some hits there. Rear armor shots from the Zis guns. It looks like this King Tiger may go down. Combat tank takes out the King Tiger. Good shot there. Spearhead is not active here. Asphalt takes out the combat tank, rolls a miss there on the S-35. Conscript could try getting a T grenade off, but he's not on the floor. Takes out the S-35, takes out this guy here with the Volks or the Bolshevigers. Allies down to 8 tickets, and they have now surrendered. Oh wait, yeah. I don't know why I thought the Axis players surrendered. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. My apologies, I do need to use the Russian again. Possibly a good idea to restart the game client. I've been drinking a lot of fluids lately because right now, with humidity, it is 100 degrees outside as the heat index, so very hot outside. So I've been drinking a lot of fluids, and I've been not 100% this week due to the heat. I think I've been not drinking enough fluids. Let me just make sure the game is stopped, and I'll use Russian while it boots back on up. Please give him a moment.
Sega.
My apologies, I am back. Let's try to finish the day with a 2v2. Hopefully with a US. Just hopefully with a US player, since we have not done a game of US today. Nope, that raids a red flag. Nope, that raids a red flag. Was this a sort of sale recently? Oh well. Looks like I'm trying finding a game of US. The more I go down, right now it's organized by higher rated on top. Oh wait, 8 minutes, so not that one. Seems like I've been seeing a lot of players with who appears to be a brand new account. It could be a case of somebody got banned and now playing the game again with some sort of hack, or it could be a case of there may have been a sale recently. I'm not sure. Haven't really been following that stuff since I own the game. Don't really follow if a game has a sale or not. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on the north side as the yellow British player. We got Santa Gosek. Oh, did I just do him? Spawn on the left side or right side as his blue Soviet ally. Got Incarnato. Butcher that name well enough. Spawned as the Magenta Wehrmacht player who selected the German mechanized auction. We got Malmedy Piper. Or Piper? Yeah. I'm overthinking now. My brain's mush today. And spawned as a red OKW player. We got Shell Door. We do also have the Lend-Lease Assault Regiment as well as the Guard Motor Coordination Tactics, just leaving Red have not selected Doctrine. His teammate does have access to the Left 18, so he can go for Elite Armor Doctrine, Special Operations, or Fear Serum. Fear Serum could allow access to an earlier looks, though in team games as well. If you notice your OKW ally go for Mechanized HQ, build your OKW teammate a medical bunker. And that way, the OKW player can go for his Mechanized HQ and do some good work there. And wait, it looks like I got a double Pioneer into MG42 opener. MG42 into second Pioneer into Tier 1. This is unusual build order. It is slightly delayed for Grenadier. But we got unusual build order by the Wehrmacht player. I'm here all for it. Red's going for a standard of Kubwagen Volksgrenadiers. German Pioneers over here, not captured with the VP. Intersection is on top of the heavy cover. Or not necessarily on top of it, but behind it. Combat Engineers still slowly picking away against the Pioneers. MG42 firing away, hitting the combat or the conscript squad. MG42 firing away, suppressing down the conscript squad. Pioneers behind some good heavy cover. Still, that fight will go on forever. Engineers will win that fight, given enough time. German Pioneers 24 getting focused down by the triple intersection, down to 2 members there. Volksgrenadiers advancing some heavy cover there. German Pioneers are falling back. He's about to get wiped on out. Volksgrenadiers have a good firing line there.
Taking fire!
MG42 firing away, hitting that conscript squad. Conscripts do get fully pinned, and they're slightly exposed there. Grenadiers engaging this conscript squad. Conscript squad to get wiped on out. And I think the MP40s will just make sure it stays in combat so it doesn't get out of suppression anytime soon. It does recover from suppression. You do recover from suppression quicker in heavy cover. But he only got recovered from pin to suppressed, but not anywhere mobile, so couldn't reposition quick enough or at all. MP42 trying to hit this conscript squad there. Grenadiers got a nice flanking direction here. Gets a good shot in the rear. Volksgrenadiers pushing on the flank behind some good heavy cover. Looks like they don't see each other. Looks like Kubwagen is still smoking, causing line side issues. Got a bit of barbed wire here. Conscripts or combat engineers falling back with some heavy cover there. Got a assault section here. Force back the Grenadiers, no problem. MG42 rotating around, trying to engage the assault section. Does manage to stay out of its arc. Grenadiers here, slowly being whittled down by the combat engineers. Another combat engineer could help them out, get behind heavy cover as well. And in arc, out of vision. He vaults right there in the worst possible position. And does manage to not receive only half burst there, does not express, and does retreat on back there. Also the worst possible position. Luckily he got lucky, but only got a half burst there.
Our headquarters has been improved. We can now build light mechanized infantry.
Battle phase 1 now research. Light mechanized company now being deployed in the field. The 250 half track is a pretty good asset he could always go for. Now I do have the Life Mechanized Company now fully built, no medical bunker. So this guy will have to make do without any medics. Probably needs reinforced and push forward. He'll save up his manpower for something. I think reinforce and push forward, and then he can always go for a 2-2 a little bit later. We do have now a shoe mine being established there. Intersection Volkswagen behind some good heavy cover. Got only what appears to be 3 windows inside that's usable. So surprised this window's not usable. Me and main attack order there. Does get a main attack order there, so now 4 windows are firing about. Volkswageners, or not Volkswageners, Sturm Pioneers behind some good heavy cover. In the assault section is just trying to decouple the munitions sector. Smoke grenade thrown.
The command vehicle has gone static. HQ operations now underway.
Volkswageners and Sturm Pioneers should get some good damage there. Force them back pretty quickly there. Possible to get wiped out by the Sturm Pioneers if he's properly pursued. Got Bren squads there. Nova C1 for the Sturm Pioneers. They throw a stun grenade in this formation. I haven't heard something explode here. Maybe a landmine detonated somewhere. Mine super squad there. Got a half track fully garrisoned with grenadiers. Maybe trying to use it for healing. He's going for the flame projectile upgrade and he's also not moving. Dismounts some of the grenadiers. Yep, he's trying to heal these guys up with the half track. And the flame projector is almost complete. You can charge forward and of course be automatically ejected with a flame projector upgrade. Pioneers trying to lay some sandbags in combat, not a good idea. And Pioneers do take a bit of damage there. They do fall back. Of your flame projectors for 4 conscripts do have 8 grenades. And they do fall back there. Don't lose any models there. There is a demolition charge. So if the grenadier pops on in, he could explode. Though I don't know if it will destroy the full structure. It is wooden, so likely. But on this side of the house there, so it may not destroy enough panels to wipe out or destroy the entire building. He does have vision of it. Well, not if you realize he had a vision of it is another matter. Landmine has been built. Volkswageners push forward. Got a landmine here. I thought I heard a rifle grenade. Yeah, I did. It was dodged. Very nice. Volkswageners engaging up here. Combat engineers there. Volkswageners do fall back. Conscripts are on the way forward, trying to get AT grenade off. The guards do fall back there. Pioneers nearby, so not really necessary to get the AT grenade off on the 251 half track. 251 half track could be repaired on up. Mortar hits the grenadier, does not detonate the landmine. Combat engineers do find fire. Force on the ground there, unsuccessful. He does find a tractor.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Bit of salvage there. And bid repairs there. Conscripts advance way forward. You now have the 6-pounder push way forward as well. Flame projectors get a nice fall there. Destroys sandbags immediately. Direct hit. Gets hit by the mortar, which may reveal it a little bit further for the next shot there. Rolls a miss, or that could have been forced fire. Hard to say exactly.
The company command post is finished.
I'm trying to highlight it to see how long it goes, but I can't tell if it was in range or it was forced on the ground. Smoke raining on in. And now the intersection is pushed along the flank. The Cannon Warfare rolls a miss.
An engineer unit is ready for action.
Infantry 42 firing away, conscripts advancing, and bit repairs there on the flame half track. Conscripts also advancing. Wait, I only see 3 guys there. Not sure where the other guys are at. You lose that entire squad. There they are. Oh, that's what happened. Luckily I had them selected there, so I saw the white dot on the map. Convoyers pushing forward. Getting immolated. These guys are falling back. Demolition charge still there. He has not realized it. It'd be a simple just vault over the wall and you'd be perfectly safe. Hopefully. Falls back there. Oop, nope, no wipe there. Just Decorator moving around. Grenadier is trying to go for Rocket Grenade, which may get him wiped out. Script Squad does fall back there. He has not realized this issue just yet. See a mortar emplacement now float in the field. Nope, that is a Bofors emplacement. I'm sort of surprised about that. That's pretty far back for a Bofors emplacement. And those he does fix the conscript issue. He did not lose squad, very nice. And looks like the guards is getting immolated. And do now the Bofors now fully built. And those Volkswagens taking some fire there as well. Not sure why he went for the Bofors there. He could always garrison the Royal Engineers to activate the suppressive fire barrage. Oops, sorry, I hit my microphone. We do now have the flak half track firing away against the intersection. Does suppress them a little bit. Companions move forward. Throws out a stun grenade. Shouldn't be too big an issue. With a lag. Oh, it gets a little bit too close there. Stun does fade away. Hand track comes out a pretty bad time there. And looks like both those squads will need to fall back.
A capture point is being
Both
overrun.
mortar placement there. We do now have a T-4 85 now floated in the field. Trying that, there we go, does take it out, and that was powerful enough to take out the building. Probably because it's wooden, like I mentioned earlier. If it was stone, it probably would not have destroyed the building. Volksgrenadiers take a bit of fire there, so is the Royal Engineers. T-4 85 advancement forward, gets a good hit there on the flame projector. Pack 40 gets a good hit there. Don't see any teller mines here. T-4 85 does score the kill there. Machine gun bunker. And I see nothing to stop the T-4 85 in this region. Pack 40 sitting on up. Gets a good pen there on the T-4 85. Throws a round right into the machine gun port, the whole amount of machine gun. Mortars raining, hitting that M42, forcing them back. Put it there. Pack 40 gets a direct hit. Great hit there on that Grenadier, forcing them back. But with all 4 members live, the medics will heal them up. No manpower bleed, just a bit of extra downtime. Grenadier squad does fall back. Pioneer does fall back as well. And we got the flak half-track firing away against this Pyrotechnic squad. Brand squads advanced way forward, got double volcano over there, could be forced some back. Up north we do have, looks like the incendiary grenade onto the assault section. It looks like the assault section will get some damage there. Volkswagen's ball need to fall back soon after
Damned enemies
capturing
trying
that
to take
fuel
a point
sector.
from us.
New section firing away behind heavy cover. The cavalry just need to fall back a little bit there. Just avoid any of the small arms fire.
Point secured! Enemy attacking!
Panzer Quarters does get a bit of hits there, forcing those guys back. Colin Scripts building some sandbags there. Combat Engineers kept the VEP, and the Grenadiers looks got hit by a mortar, forcing them back as well. Combat Engineers do take a bit of a fall there from those Grenadiers. Both Grenadiers push it forward, overrunning the AT gun. Oh, well, it looks like they did find a landmine there. Go first right here, and we'll start ripping apart the AT gun. Yeah, easy wipe there. Those incendiary grenade onto the AT gun for some odd reason. If you've got the Grenadiers now falling back, Maxim here on the field as well. Inventory 2 behind some good heavy cover still. We got now the Pioneers getting overrun by the assault section. They do capture the point before falling back there. Black half track trying to hit the assault section now.
Battle damage
Of course, Blue has now Katusha on the field as well. When it comes to vehicles, Yellow does not have any big smokes in the field. Bit of fire there. Maybe it'll get snared by the Buccaneers. I think now it definitely will. Get snared. Got now Katusha Barrage running on in. Virginia right now has no because the field does have research from Battlefield 3. Looks as eyeing for a Panther. Red has the sheer Panzer Quarters at the bottom of the field, so looks like he may be eyeing for a Panther as well. No doctors left just yet either. So you could go with the Command Panther instead. Guards are bracing dirt. Right up there. Bolsonaro take a bit of damage, trying to fall back a little bit there. Legs make it a good shot here. Got a decent shot there, and ooh, almost wiped him out. Down south, the T-485 wipes out the MG-42. That heavy cover is also now destroyed there. Packboy does tag the T-485. Got double Packboy on the field now. And now Magenta is going for a Panther. He could support the Panther out with a command tank to really make it extra durable. Also does have access to spotting scopes. Stars getting the damage onto the Grenadiers.
We have 300 points remaining.
Right now, the Soviet player does have decent amount of weapon assets, so it could be a good idea to go for a Left 18. British player has 2 emplacements as well as a mortar, so there is argument made for he could go for a Left 18. So they're running on in, hitting the Sheer Pan's quarters. Alright, the OW Panther now blunted, but it's not a Command Panther either. He could go for Elite Armor Doctrine, get us some heat rounds. Pioneer Squad does get suppressed. Panther persuade forward, get a good shot there. We do now mark target onto the Panther. Taking a bit of damage there, decides to fall back, try to be safe, probably a good idea. Pack 40 attacks the T-485. It does escape on out there, however. Volkswagens push way forward. We of course do have a forward retreat point, but that's still being built. Pack 40 is falling back. Panther needs repairs. Aircraft gets shot down by something.
Ready to go.
Don't think it was the Panther. Mortar may see a bit of damage there. Panther push way forward. Does not get any crushes there. Panther trying to crush some more of these intersections, doing a good job of corralling them, and now here comes suppression from the black backtrack. Will fall back there. Possible whites, but unlikely. Comet Tank push way forward. Comet Tank rolls and miss onto the bolts. Panther trying to rotate around. Also does not prioritize fire turn on. 600 rolls in pen there. Comet rolls, or I think 600 rolls in balance. Those roll pen there, and the Comet Tank getting some good pen swells, so Panther needs to fall back. Volkswagens take a bit of damage.
Return fire! Return fire! Into march!
Sandbags now built. Smoke run there. He does take a mortar hit there. And looks like Smoke's doing some good work there. Starting to fall back. Got these guys prepared for. We're going to see a pyrotechnic flare onto the Sheer Pan's quarters likely. Nope, got a full again bomb, and then falls into a coordinated fire flare. Get some damage there. Shumpires can start repairing it on up. Of course, when these get out of visual range, the scatter will be greatly increased. Shumpires could be hit by the scatter. First, and it got hit with the scatter, without the scatter. Panther pushing forward. Another Panther advancing. Getting plinked a little bit there by the PTRSs, nothing too significant at the moment. This gun firing away over here. Force on the ground looks like. Sheer Pan's quarters almost down. Looks like the Shumpires is in range of the Battle Group HQ to get reinforced. With a forward retreat point, and he does manage to save the Sheer Pan's quarters with little repairs. Rangers do fall back. Got a landmine here and a British landmine here. Artist fire turned on the Panther. Comments there on the Panther. Pen the Comet Tank. Pen from the Comet Tank. Panther rolls a bounce or miss there. On back there, he could try to go for a bit of a button. He has plenty of munitions for a button. He can also go for a mark target if need to be. He has nearly 400 munitions, so plenty of munitions to expend. The British player also has a decent amount of munitions as well, but he's almost had enough command points with the strafing support. Panther does receive a marked target there from the Soviet player. Another smoke barrage there. He has used a coordinated fire barrage to try and follow the Gammon. This one may destroy it. His team's Pioneers also supporting Mount. Takes a pretty good hit there. Aircraft being shot at by the various AA. Looks at the, oh, you now got the 2-shot rating on in, so looks like Sheer Panzer Corps will be going down. So Red may just need to go for a King Tiger at this point in time. He is going for a 6 of boost. We do have now a burn bar on the field, and Red is still not established with doctrine. Back border connects on T-485. First part the Royal Engineers, the made in full squad right there. Got a full squad right there at least. Royal does 1 or 2 squads there in total. Panzerfaust does bounce and not get the crit. White Phosphorus under Volk's Grenadiers. Good backboard shot there. Volk's Grenadiers play forward. Looks like the Volk's Grenadiers may get wiped out thanks to White Phosphorus and Bofors. Volk's Grenadiers need to start falling back. They do. And so do the Volcanic Warfares as well. Right now the VPs are relatively even. Got 85, 93 on population versus 78, 79, so allies have a bit more on the field. Axis players have a good amount of good armor in the field. The allies do have a good amount of armor as well. Going for M10 to support out the comm tank. Maybe cheaping out. Does he have trouble with population issues? Comm tank does 18. He does not have enough population for anything for another common tank. So, in reinforcements, I think it was actually cost as 86 after reinforcing. Maybe it's just 85. Either way, he has 15 population. M10's at 10. Maybe better go for a promo. Maybe just wants something a bit more anti-tank. Not sure. But I think it's a population issue. Could go for a 17-pounder. Well, got a decent amount of damage there. Now got the strafing support from the British players. Strafing infantry first. Bar may have got some damage on the Zis gun. Constable trying to get a 18 grenade off. Bar falls back with cold fire turned on.
One of our anti-tank guns is gone.
At the Grenadiers engaging the guards who are
Enemy down to
bracing
200
dirt.
points.
And the Grenadier squad does fall back there. M10 push right forward. He ripped apart. Mark target there onto the Panther. Good pins there onto the T-485. Panther needs to start falling back. He has much as he would. So he has extra blitz. Does have blitz activated. He needs to keep on the run though.
Taking our territory. The enemy has destroyed.
AT gun does get decrewed. What option should he go for? Command Panther's a little bit more difficult since he does not have sheer Panzer quarters, so probably not special operations. Here's sort of probably not. I think right now Elite Armor would be the best. Get out King Tiger. Get off, no, he doesn't have enough population space for King Tiger. I have no idea what Red should go for at this point in time. I'm just leaning against special operations. Okay, probably at this point in time, maybe, elite armor just for the heat rounds? He has 5 ammunitions. He does not have capability of getting the Panzer Commander. Looks like that one does go down there. Bombard sees a hit there, sends a pretty good hit there on the conscripts. There's against good damage there. Intersections pretty poor, both with pyrotechnics. Sheer Transporters has gone down. Black Cap truck firing away, but Kenworthers are falling back. Little Volks. Panthers at full health, trying to crush some of those assault sections. Barrage nailing these Grenadiers. One of them may have been wiped out. No, Lucy does save all 3. Panzer at barrage. Nails a landmine and wipes out that weapon there. May detonate 2 landmines. There's a good number of landmines in the field. See a couple landmines here and here, still alive. Panther trying to hit the pyrotechnic squads.
Only got 100 points left.
Explorers have 100 tickets left. The Allies do have 246. Volksgrenadiers do not get a Panzerfausthof. We've now got Sluice barrage already not in. Trying to hit somewhere over here. Nails wipes the Commissioners. Wipes out the British mortar. A minor loss. I mean, that's free population space for him to get a more valuable asset. Maybe another comm tank would be a good idea. He has hold fire turned on. That must be a mistake. Gets wiped out there. Got now the Shape Sport being active.
The enemy have knocked out a comet tank.
One aircraft does get shot down, whether it be machine guns or anti-tank. Both aircraft got shot down. Whether that other aircraft was machine gun or rockets, I cannot tell.
We must stiffen our resolve. We are down to 75 points.
Volksgrenadiers trying to gauge the intersection there. Black Cap track in, Panther advancing. Volksgrenadiers push forward over here, engaging the conscripts. The Kenworthers advancing. Got the Brummball straight forward. Decent hit there on the guards. Here, Penn's Warfare Barrage. Well, one was light rain, or there's a Katusha Barrage in. Getting some good hits there. Force back to the Kenworthers. Capture 6-pounder rotating around. Hit that T-4 85. Grenadiers and Volksgrenadiers push way forward. Does get a good tag there onto the T-4 85. You now have the Brummball there, wipes out that squad entirely. Gets good hit there, wipes out. No, does not wipe out the. It's 120mm mortar. We do now have the Brummball finds a landmine, and facing one direction, he can use the crit repair. Another AT grenade there. He can use the crit repair. Does got that crew there. May have fully destroyed the AT gun. Does not. He is using the crit repair. Panther's still creeping away. He may use the crit repair. Oh, and looks like the game is paused. Just to me, the Axis players have in fact surrendered. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. As mentioned beforehand, I'm not 100% today, so I'll be ending the stream a little bit early today. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching. Have